If you've spent any time on social media this week, you've probably noticed something. People's heads are absolutely falling off right now. Everywhere you look, somebody is calling for lower prices. Some people are saying the bull market is never going to happen. They're saying that crypto is finished. And as always, when markets start dropping, fear spreads faster than facts. Now, don't get me wrong, it's been a rough week. We've seen major pullbacks across the crypto market. Bitcoin has been taking a hit, Ethereum has taken a hit, and XRP has taken a hit. And many altcoins have been absolutely battered this week. And when people open their portfolios and see red numbers staring back at them, emotions take over. Now, before we get into today's video, a very quick heads up. The latest episode of the UK Crypto Podcast is now live. And this week, Paula and I sit down with the former global vice president of Binance. We talk about what really happens behind the scenes at the world's largest exchange and what he learned during his time there and his thoughts on where the industry is heading next. It's a fantastic conversation and one I think every crypto investor should watch. I'll link the podcast playlist at the end of this video so you can jump straight in once this video is finished. And the market drops, they panic. The market pumps, they get excited. The market drops, they panic again. It's a cycle that repeats over and over and over. And unfortunately, it's the reason why many retail investors struggle to make consistent progress in crypto, because investing isn't just about charts. It's about controlling emotions. When everybody else is scared, you can remain calm. And when everybody else is euphoric, you can remain disciplined. Those are the questions that really, really matter. Now, I've been around crypto long enough to see this play out countless times. I remember people saying that Bitcoin was finished during previous crashes. I remember people saying that crypto would never recover after major exchange collapses. I remember people saying that nobody would ever trust the industry again. Yet, here we are, still alive and kicking. The reality is that every bull market experiences corrections, and every market experiences fear. And every market experiences periods where people start questioning absolutely everything. The difference between successful investors and unsuccessful investors is often what they do during those periods. Do they panic or do they prepare? Because while many people have spent the last week doom scrolling Twitter and watching panic videos across TikTok, we've been doing something completely different. We've been focusing on systems, we've been focusing on education, and we've been focusing on trade automations. And this is where I think many people are missing a huge opportunity. We live in a time where there are more tools available to retail crypto investors than ever before. Yet most people just aren't using them. Many investors still believe they need to sit in front of the charts all day long. Many people think they need to watch every candle. Many people think they need to be glued to TradingView 24 hours a day to actually make money. The truth is, that's simply not the case in 2026. Let me show you something. What you're looking at here is one of the automated systems that we've been running called FAS High. This isn't theory. This is real world examples. Now, if you look here, we're using a $20,000 account and risking approximately 5% of the account per trade. And this system has generated around $6,900 in profit in just 12 days. Now, before anybody rushes into the comment section, let me be crystal clear. This is not a guarantee. This is not me saying that you're going to get the same results, because markets change, conditions change, performance varies. Past performances never guarantee future performance. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is this. While social media was panicking, the automation wasn't. While people were making emotional decisions, the automation wasn't. While people were staring at charts wondering what to do next, the automation simply followed rules. No fear, no greed, no hesitation, no revenge trading, no emotional decisions, and just disciplined execution. What I was showing you there was part of a system that we use so that you can look at the trades that have happened over a period of time and adjust your pot and to fit your budget really, and run the trades again to see how much money you would have made. Now, those figures were based off a $20,000 pot using 5% of your pot on every single trade. Now, my pot was considerably smaller because we've been testing this, but I'm still nearly $1,000 up in 12 days on the pot size that I've been using. No emotional decisions, just disciplined execution done by the system. And honestly, that's one of the biggest advantages automations can offer, because most people don't struggle with pressing the buy button. Most people struggle with controlling their emotions. Fear causes people to sell too early. Greed causes people to buy too late. Panic causes people to abandon their plans. Automation helps remove much of that emotional decision making from the equation. And that's exactly why we spent so much time creating something brand new for the community. It's called TRADEBOT Pro. And here's the part that I'm most excited about. For you, it is completely free. No catches, no hidden upsells, no credit cards required, nothing. We've built a completely free course designed to show people how trading bots and automations actually work. Because I understand why so many people are nervous. The words automation and trading bots sound complicated, maybe even intimidating for some people. Many people automatically assume they need coding knowledge. They assume they need a technical experience. They assume it's only for advanced traders. But that's simply not true. The TRADEBOT Pro course that we've made was designed specifically to remove those barriers for the average crypto investor. Inside the course, we walk you through everything step by step. What trading bots are, how automations work, how to connect it to your exchange, how to use the system that we use to fire the trades on the exchange, how to understand risk management, how position sizing works, and how to manage trades correctly. And also how to understand what the bot is actually doing. And perhaps most importantly, how to do all of this without feeling overwhelmed. The goal isn't to turn you into a programmer. The goal is to help you understand the tools available to you, because whether markets are pumping or dumping, education remains valuable. The skills that you learn today can help you for years. And here's where it gets even better. We believe that we can take most people on this course within 30 minutes of knowing nothing about trading bots to having them live on your exchange trading for you. 30 minutes. Now, once you've completed the course, you'll also be able to trial the setup completely free for 14 days. It's completely risk-free. You have to pay no money at all whatsoever. Just spend 30 minutes doing the course, follow the steps, and you will be live within about 30 minutes. If you're not very technical, right? Let's get it straight. It might take you 45 minutes. That means you can experience automations for yourself. You can see how everything works. You can test it. You can learn from it. You can decide whether it's something that even fits your goals. And you can do all of that without paying for expensive software subscriptions up front, because that seems to be a huge barrier for some people. And personally, I think this is one of the best times possible to learn, because when the markets are flying, people become distracted by price. When markets are fearful, people have an opportunity to focus on skills. People who spend time learning during fearful periods are often the people who are best prepared when confidence eventually returns. Just think about what I've just said. The next wave of retail investors will eventually arrive. The next big market moves will eventually happen. The next opportunities will eventually come. The question is, will you be ready? Or will you still be trying to learn everything at the last minute? That's why I wanted to make this video today. Not to spread fear, not to spread hype, but to remind people that difficult market conditions often create opportunities. Opportunities to learn, opportunities to improve, opportunities to build systems, and opportunities to become a better investor. So while everybody else is panicking about what happened this week, maybe ask yourself a different question. What skills can I learn today that could help me tomorrow in my crypto journey? Because that question is usually far more valuable than asking where Bitcoin will be next week. If you've enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments. Are you panicking during this dip, or are you preparing for the next opportunity? And don't forget, if you'd like to learn how trading bots and automations work, click the link in the description below, head over to thecryptowolfpack.co.uk and enroll in the brand new TRADEBOT Pro course. It is completely free for you. It takes less than 30 minutes to work through, and once you've completed it, you'll be able to trial the setup yourself completely free for 14 days. No coding, no complicated setups, just a simple step-by-step process showing you exactly how we use automation inside the Wolfpack. And before you go, don't forget to check out the latest episode of the UK Crypto Podcast, because Paul and I sat down with the former Global Vice President of Binance, who shares incredible behind-the-scenes insights from one of the biggest companies in crypto, if not the biggest company in crypto. The playlist will be appearing somewhere above my head right about now. Thank you for watching. Take care. And remember, the strength of the wolf is in the pack.